Greetings. This is your brother and your servant Abdul Halim Muhammad. And I want to take just a few moments to remind us of one thing and bring to your attention something else. First, the reminder. So it's Sunday, perhaps an hour or so after the conclusion of our very, very monumental, impactful webcast. And our student minister, Ishmael Muhammad, gave some counsel to us that I think should be echoed, should be reinforced. So tomorrow, it's going to be Tuesday, will be the election, probably the most consequential election in U.S. history, because what it does, it reveals a tremendous divide in this country, and also reveals that this divide is becoming hardened, becoming more bitter, more acrimonious. And so what is our response? How should we then behave under this kind of environment? Well, we were told first, make sure that we're home, make sure we're safe. So unless we're working, we shouldn't be out there because madness is becoming the order of the day. So be home. 2, social media, we should be silent. Remember what God told the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan, to be silent, to be quiet. Well, that admonition also applies to us. So don't go on social media as if now we're being paid by MSNBC or CNN to become commentators. We should be silent. We should be quiet because we're living in an environment where madness is the order of the day. So remember what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told about his servant, the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan. Wherever he tells you to go, you go. Where he tells you to stay away from, stay from. We should listen. When he speaks, we should listen. So I know and I believe strongly that that counsel, that admonition, that wasn't Brother Ishmael's, that wasn't his. He got that from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So we should obey. We should make sure that we are in harmony with those instructions, which leads to the second thing. Those instructions become valuable because they are really the extension of divine. What makes the Nation of Islam, what makes our position to be so critical, not to just our people, but to the world, is our unwavering conviction that God came to us as a man in the person of Master Fard Muhammad. So consequently, what we give, that belief is so critical. In 6 months after the departure of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the leadership, the son of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, was able to take a whole nation to relinquish, to say, I don't believe that anymore. I don't believe he's God. I don't believe he's the messenger of God. So we took off our garments, we took off our uniform, we threw our lessons away, the literature away, became of no value, because in 6 months, our faith wasn't that strong. Hopefully, on November 23rd, we're going to do something that strengthens us, to make sure we do our best to not repeat that history. So one of our stars in the nation, one of the most gifted researchers in our nation, for the student minister, Demetric Muhammad, will be here. The 23rd will be a spiritual boot camp on point number 12. 24th, that Sunday, he'll be speaking at the Mosque. So I want to make sure that we're there for both days, that we're there, because both days will be very, very important. I'm going to close with this. When we asked Honorable Louis Farrakhan, could Brother Dimitri come, the minister wanted some information. He wanted to know what's he going to be talking about, what's he going to do. I gave it to him. That wasn't good enough. He wanted some more. Oh, no. Yeah, give me a little more. So I called Brother Dimitri and said, well, the minister needs a little more. He wrote something up. I submitted that to the minister. Then after that, he said, okay, he can come. I'm saying this to you to let you know this was vetted. This was not just, the minister did not rubber stamp this to allow you to come. And for reasons that I don't know, I can't tell you why, because he never told me, but for whatever reasons, the minister is very hands-on when it comes to Phoenix. I don't have, and the laborers, we don't have the latitude to just invite this one here or that one there. We need the express permission of the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan for anyone to come here and to speak. And so after his thorough vetting, he said, okay, Brother Dimitri can come. So I want you to know this, because it becomes now good for you. I don't know why the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan said that we have to listen to as a mosque, to be able to listen to the webcast once a month, at least once a month, at Brother Ishmael. I don't know why, but he does. But I know this is for our benefit. I know this is for our good, and we should be grateful that the minister had this kind of monitoring of our mosque. I'm grateful for it. So it's good for us to make sure that we're there. So there'll be a cost. I'm not quite sure what it is. The laborers will determine what the cost will be. Won't be a whole lot, but help us cover the expenses, for the Demetric and for refreshments and what have you. But make sure you're there. November 23rd, that's the spiritual boot camp. And the 24th, that's me speaking to the believers. More information will be forthcoming. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you. I am so grateful. I'm so proud to be a part of Muhammad's Mosque number 32. So may our Savior continue to guide you, to bless you, and to strengthen you. Assalamu alaikum.